We begin in Hangzhou, where South Korea and China held a summit on the sidelines of the G20 Summit. Presidents Park Geun-hye and Xi Jinping reaffirmed their country's strong bilateral relations while agreeing to upgrade those ties through enhanced communication. We'll connect to our correspondent Song Ji-sun, who's traveling with President Park. Ji-sun, many observers are looking to see how they handle issues, including South Korea's decision to deploy THAAD and North Korea's nuclear issue. What's the latest?
Mark, we do have more detail from the briefing, and the two leaders' meeting this morning lasted about 15 minutes longer than scheduled before they headed to G20 session. They exchanged views on South Korea's deployment of THAAD and agreed to continue communicating on this issue. President Park explained Seoul's need to protect itself from North Korea's escalating missile and nuclear threats, and there would be no reason for THAAD if such threats did not exist. Park called for Beijing's cooperation, stressing that now is the last chance to curb North Korea's nuclear ambitions and that the international community must together send a consistent message. Chinese President Xi Jinping vowed to implement the UN sanctions on Pyongyang and reaffirmed Beijing's stance on a denuclearized North Korea and maintaining peace on the Korean peninsula. Xi did, however, express opposition to the U.S. missile defense system THAAD being deployed to South Korea. According to China's state-run Xinhua news agency, President Xi said, quote, "Mishandling the issue is not conducive to strategic stability in the region and could intensify disputes." The two sides were on the same page in terms of developing bilateral relations, with next year marking 25 years of diplomatic ties. Park used a Chinese proverb to say that there should be upgrade their relations from recognizing their differences to trying to narrowing the gap. Going forward, Seoul and Beijing agreed to use a range of channels to reinforce strategic communication on the North Korean issue and on THAAD, while involving Washington in a trilateral dialogue. Back to you, Seoul.